and somebody passed.
Thank you, Joss. Good evening, everyone. You're all handsome and beautiful, my goodness. My question is, what are we expecting tomorrow that will remain in our minds and keep on asking about your presence in the United States?
Yeah. I'd like to say fun, but that might sound too cliche, but really we do mean it. And we're doing our very best to make this as interactive as possible with all of our kababayans that are going to be attending in the audience. And gusto namin maramdaman na VIP sila dahil napaka-importante nilang lahat kayo. And lahat ng manunod bukas, importante sila, hindi lang po sa amin, pero sa naging impact po nila dito sa Pinoy TV abroad.
Wow. Most of us are looking forward to have a picture taken with you. Are you allowed to have pictures with all of us? Sorry, Jones.
It's okay.
That's why they're here with all the cameras.
Question from the press? See, I don't need a microphone. I'm big, loud mouth.
Okay, next is Edith Andres.
Yeah, Edith?
And provide the
Yes.
good friend, Josh Rose.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, Josh. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to California. I'm Edith Andres from Balita Media. And we're so happy you're here and bringing the fun and joy to us, aside from, enjoying your shows every day. So I'm an avid fan. So now it's really different when, we see you in person. So that's a little special and a little bonus for us. And of course, she asked, like, what do we expect tomorrow? My question is, what do we expect? Something different. So is there anything? Well, I see that, we have like comedy here. We all have like, the good actresses, but what do you really, what is the repertoire or anything that a little glimpse of that?
I think for me po is putting all of us together. Syempre we have different personalities and we will be sharing that to everyone tomorrow.
Thank you, Dobby.
Well, basically po, we've prepared something for everyone tomorrow, like production numbers, a lot of production numbers po. Siksik na siksik po yung show natin tomorrow. And I believe na lahat po ng manonood na mga kapuso natin Pinoy would really enjoy the show. Kasi us, when we were rehearsing those production numbers, we were enjoying ourselves. So I believe it's a total performance, total enjoyment, and we're gonna give our all po tomorrow. So that's yun po yung abang-abang sa show ko namin.
Thank you very much, and we're here, and we are also giving our total support to you.
Sorry, Kuya Joss. In addition, may I ask if there are love teams here, like your partners in real life and in the movie? And it's too personal. You may not answer, but you're forced to give some information.
Tita, who are you? Is lover this kasi yung someone to watch over you?
Oh, I mean with my fake wife.
They're all pretty and handsome, my goodness.
My fake wife.
Oh. Usually, they come in pairs. I'm just curious. Ang pinakagwapo sa inyo yung...
Betong!
Just a small thing. Maliit na bagay lang.
Thank you for being humble. Any more questions, guys?
Okay, we have a question for Philippine star Regulo.
Right here.
Hi. Hello, I'm Faye Jones from Manila Up Magazine. I just want to get an update on your projects, whatever
film projects, yeah, this is for everybody. So you can sort of promote your own films, whether it's indie or mainstream studio. I know that the Metro Manila Film Festival just finished a very successful festival that really focused on independent films. So can you give us an update as to what your projects are? Thank you. Maybe Tom will start?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I can start. Mine's gonna be very, very short. Ours just ended. And we're still doing hashtag like right now, but taping for it is ended for the second season. So that's gonna be ending soon as well. So no, it's gonna be a break.
Are you doing a film?
I would love to do another one,
So you
but
don't have
I'm
any
gonna be
films?
staying back here for a while to stay with family for just a little bit, and then hopefully I can go back to the swing of things. But for now, I'm gonna take a little bit of personal time.
Yes, the same po. Our show just ended, and I'll be shooting a film soon, but I'm not yet allowed to say anything. But wait for it. Yes, it's something to look forward to. Yes.
Well, ayun po, nakita niyo po kanina, Maine and I will be having our first teleserye together titled Destined to Be Yours. And also in Bulaga po, we're doing that in between. And siguro po, mga international shows po coming soon. I just can't reveal much of the details, pero everything's being brainstormed already. So, yun po.
Ako naman po magiging sobrang busy ako sa Mulawin versus Ravenna this year. So, doon po muna ako mag-focus para matutukan ko na magiging projects. And siguro po yung mga movies magkakaroon po by last quarter.
Ako naman, my Love from the Star, and babalik ako ng MMFF this year.
Great.
Yan po.
Ako naman po sa Bubblegum pa rin po, and then yung superhero po, Derek Beo po. Movies po, manonood po ako. Manonood po ako ng movie po ni First Day pa lang.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a question from Raymond Bloom.
Okay, my voice is louder than next one. Hi everyone, I'm Raymond. So my question is for everyone. I hope everyone will answer. So this show is considered the first salvo of GMA Pinoy TV year, and it's the year's just beginning. We just had a new president yesterday, inaugurated one yesterday. And my question is, what are you most thankful for in your careers? And then, what are your New Year's resolutions this year? And and how are you celebrating Valentine's Day next month?
Beto naman.
Please come again. Sobrang thankful po ko. Ito pong, actually, very thankful po ako na makasama po ng, sa grupo po nito. Kasi po talagang it's a humbling experience po na mabigyan po ng trust po ng GMA Pinoy TV at ng buong team po na mapakita po yung aking kakayahan po na mapasaya po yung mga kapuso natin. Kagaya nga po, this is my third time po dito sa LA, so very thankful po. And Valentine's Day po, I'll be with my family, my mother, my brother, sister, and how do you brush your teeth?
Remember when?
And then, ang New Year's resolution naman po, so New Year's resolution naman po to be
Diet.
yeah, more buffet, Di pa syempre medyo kailangan magtutok din sa love. And to be more passionate sa work. And ang dream ko din po to be a matinee idol. Like Alden, and Dennis. Mga siguro, yung tipong ilalabas ko naman sa comfort zone mo na hindi medyo comedy. Try ko naman na mas drama po. Going the right path. Is Janeline?
Okay, Valentine's Day. Sa Valentine's Day, baka mag-dive lang ako. Matagal na ako hindi nagda-dive kasama ng family ko, loved ones. Tapos, New Year's resolution. Try ko maging healthy sa mga kinakain ko, mas mag-exercise ako. Kasi last year parang tinamad na ako mag-exercise. So ngayon mas mag-exercise ako ngayon.
Ako naman po sobrang thankful na napasama sa tour na to kasama yung mga pinakasikat sa GMA. And kasi yung last ko po na punta dito was 4 years ago. And masaya ako na nakasama dito sa simula pa lang ng taon. And yung New Year's resolution ko naman ay mag-exercise na mas madalas para mas maging healthy at mas maging happy yung buhay ko. And yun po.
Basically po, 2016 was also a big year. Thankful po ako, of course, for what happened to Wayne and I. Talagang sobrang nabago po yung buhay namin because of Eat Bulaga and Calio Serio. And ano pa ba? Valentine's plans, wala pa po so far. I might be working. Ganun naman. Depende po. Depende pa. Tapos New Year's resolution ko po, sana po talaga magka-abs na ako this year. Kasi hirap na po ako. Lahat po, hindi ko na kinakain. Pero yun po. Work, exercise din and healthy lifestyle. Love.
Ako po, I'm very grateful because I think, so may I'm grateful po ako because parang I'm always at the right place at the right time with the right people, including this. And of course, yung show namin ito, nagpapasalamat ako dahil talagang ang sarap nito katrabaho, lahat sila. And Valentine plan, siguro, let's see, baka may date ako. And, well, may date ako. Just kidding.
French connection.
And yung ano ko po, New Year's resolution is to learn how to seize the day.
Hi everyone. Same as with Lovey, I'm very, very thankful and grateful to be able to continue to work in something that I've fallen in love with. But besides that, getting to build meaningful relationships all the time with the most amazing people. Wherever I work, I'm always lucky to be working with great people, and today is not an exception because of just the rapport that we've been experiencing during our rehearsals and bonding off and on the camera. It's been a lot of fun, so really thankful for that. Date? Ay, nabuko na kagad. Valentine's, of course, there are plans. I'm gonna spend it with someone who's very, very special to me. And huh? Very, very, very special to me. Yeah, I'll be spending with Carla. And as far as New Year's resolutions go, wala akong originality. Alden, makoto na lang ako na sa'yo. Wala eh. Chunky ako.
Chubs.
Meron po kaming abs, mahiyain lang talaga. Kailangan na ng confidence.
Okay, before we continue with the press is here, what General Pinoy TV did is because sa Shinoy Global, we had some subscriber gave us some questions that we'd like to ask our artists. Susundot na ako kay Tom, since medyo nagpunas na siya. You alluded to something. Ano raw, lagi mo raw buhat-buhat or you're always carrying the pet dog ninyo ni Carla.
Bubbly.
So, yeah, si Bubbly. Practice na ba yan sa hinaharap?
Rin. Parang anak ko yun.
Practice, okay. Okay.
Dahil ka Bubbly, marunong na po ako magpalit ng diaper.
Okay, the other question that I have given us was, since malapit na pagtatapos na, someone to watch over me? Ano naman? Kasi katatapos pala. Ano yung pinakamaminis mo raw sa pagsasamahan yun nila?
Ito, grabe, sobrang saya kasama. As in, there was never a dull moment during tapings. Especially since they're very, very long tapings and we were doing heavy drama. They were making her cry from 24-hour tapings from morning till evening. She was crying. So right after the heavy scenes magkakat, we were very blessed that we were working with just a beautiful group. Sila Sir Dude, sila Tita Jackie Lou, sila Miss Isay, Tito Ronnie, sila Boy, all Miss Frances, everything just came together. And I'm really gonna miss all. Even the baby, we always still talk about baby Caleb, you guys might know him as baby Joshua, because that little kid grew up with us, and all of it together, it's gonna be an unforgettable show for me. It's right up there. Sinasabi ko nga that time, my husband's lover will forever be there in my heart. I mean, I'll never forget those two. Not only did I learn so much, but I learned so much from this person. It's very, very good.
Thank you, Tom. I really loved working with Tom because he's very passionate, and ang sarap pag yung ka-eksena mo, talagang may makukuha ka from him. So thank you, thanks Tom. Thanks Tom. Ayun, so nagsisinungaling po ako.
Okay, i-follow up na natin yung question kay Lavi. Lavi, sabi daw, hindi raw ba nagselos si Carla sa'yo doon sa mga scenes yung yung fake husband?
Hindi po, kasi si Carla, unang-una sa lahat, kaibigan ko po siya. And second, hindi talaga siya selosa.
Nag-text pa nga sila.
Nag-text lang kami. Oo, nagkakausap pa kami ni Carla. So, I'm really thankful kasi yun ang isa sa pinaka-importante is hindi ka bibigyan ng mahirap, hindi ka pahirapan ng true life partner ng isang.
Saka ikakwento ko pa lang, naunahan na pala.
Oo, so, yeah, magkausap ko ni Carla, so okay naman.
Follow up, paano mo raw na-maintain ang kaseksihan mo? Ano daw ba ang fitness regimen mo?
Grabe kumain to. May isang buong garapon, tapos pagbuksan mo, akala mo mga healthy foods, so marshmallow, chocolate, marshmallow, yun yung baon yan lagi. Kaya ewan ko, ano ginagawa ito? Magic ata.
Hindi ko po alam. I try to work out. I try. Pero hindi, naka-cover po ako. There's a reason why I'm wearing this big gorilla peg. Yeah.
Ako nabubuko eh. Hindi. Masipag yun, nagtitiping kami sa vegan. Tapos araw-araw, it's early call times. We will be on the set, kailangan mga 6 or 7. She works out before all of that. I'm still snoring in bed. Kaya I have no choice but to lie and say, yeah, ako rin tumakbo. Kasi nakaka-conscious, asipag nito. After tapings, we finish later than like 3 a.m., sometimes 5 a.m. in the morning. Tapos you'll see sa stories na nakabitin ng gano'n, no? Tapos nag-a-abs pa rin. Adik ka, grabe ka. You know, she's very,
Okay, question from the audience, from press. Okay, Joko Villa.
Hi guys. Ito para sa lahat. Idol ko kasi kayo lahat eh. Ngayon na, speaking of idol, pwede pa sabihin sa amin kung sino mga idol sa foreign actors and actresses. Yes.
Ang hirap pumili, there's so many. I really, contemporary ba or classics talaga ano? Right now, I'm really impressed by Eddie Redmayne and si Benedict Cumberbatch are like on the top of my list as of today. Pero as before, Laurence Olivier, Marlon Brando, there's plenty of brilliant and amazing actors.
What about the recent one?
recent Eddie Redmayne and Benedict Cumberbatch.
For me, Jennifer Lawrence and Alicia Vikander.
Ako po, talaga I've always been an Iron Man fan. So it has to be Robert Downey Jr. And when it comes to classics naman po, I'm also a Johnny Depp fan because of, you know, he's like a chameleon when it comes to, yeah, sobra.
Ako naman po, bata pa lang ako, pinapanood ko na si Robert De Niro. Tapos sa mga bago naman ngayon, paborito ko po si Jared Leto.
Upgrade ko. Ako Emma Green at saka si Ryan Gosling.
Ako naman po si Jim Carrey. And Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey po and Steve Carell.
Thank you, guys.
Anyone from the media? Okay, Raymond.
Okay, I have another question. So, I hope everyone can answer. So we're living in a very cynical world now, and then social media has become so powerful, and then fans they get so nasty, they get so vicious. So my question is, where do you put yourselves? So are you responsible over your fans, your followers in social media, and are you afraid or scared of them?
I like what you said about responsibility, right? At least the inference of it. Because I really do think that we have to be responsible in a way. Because especially if there are fan groups that are forming such groups in our names or based on our careers, then it has to be a sort of relationship. So hindi lang pwede na if they're using part of your name to hurt other people or to malign others and to put others down, I think it's within our responsibilities as well to quell those type of things, because it's a small industry, and whenever we work with each other, it's such a fun thing, and there doesn't need to be any hate in that. And this industry is not exempt from that. Like we don't have the monopoly when it comes to that. It's the same paradigm that you can put on any other industry. There's no need for hate, especially nowadays. We all need to come together. Not just because it's 2017, but there are very real things that are happening in the world. There are people killing each other over beliefs. There's global warming happening, and yet not many people know about it. There's very real things happening, and it's up to all of us to kind of nudge each other along that path. That's my budget na answer. Thank you so much.
I actually believe in what Tom said. I think it's very important that we should be responsible, and I think it's important that we should be worth emulating. And I think it's very important, especially for us women, because usually that's where the hate comes from. I think it's very important that other women, real women, should want to see other women win, and we're supposed to uplift each other. And I think it's very important for us who are able to actually spread or even bring it out there that we should be uplifting each other.
Whatever they said po. Joke lang. Copy paste. Parang for me naman, based on experience, kasi parang social media gave everybody who has access to it yung authority to express. Authority to express in a way, express in good ways and bad ways. So parang sometimes kasi as much as we public figures are responsible to our posts or our tweets, dapat also the users, the non-celebrities, the ones that can't be seen in public must also be responsible. Kasi sometimes it's getting out of hand, and minsan hindi na nila alam yung mga sinasabi nila to us, especially. Kasi since nga freedom of expression ng social media, minsan umiikot na doon yung buhay ng mga users. Medyo nakakasira siya ng personal relationships to other people. Like, gone are the days where sa restaurant you see a family of parang a family group, and then everyone's on their phone, on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Gone are the days na nag-uusap-usap lahat, And parang you can't, hindi mangyayari yung parang dating relationship not unless you confiscate all the phones. And sometimes ganun. So, I do believe na parang us celebrities, we are somewhat have to set an example to the social media world, especially to other people, youngsters, the millennials, para to put social media into good use rather than to destroy lives and to destroy people. Yun po. Thank you.
Ayun, tulad po nung sinabi nila, tinatry po namin maging role model, kaya kailangan maintindihan namin na maging responsible kami sa kahit anong post or kahit anong ilagay namin sa mga social media accounts. And importante rin po yung respect sa sarili, and kapag meron ka nun, sa tingin ko, irespeto ka ng iba, and in that way, hindi mo na kailangang matakot sa mga tao.
Tama po lahat ng sinabi nila. Tama. Hindi, sinabi na nila lahat eh. So I think wala na akong masasabi. Nasabi na nila lahat.
Thank you for that wonderful question, sir. I believe, naniniwala po ako na, hindi, tama po na dapat maging responsible po kami lahat. Pero ako po sa experience ko po, pag meron pong sometimes na medyo parang below the belt na po, kasi syempre sa Twitter, lahat mababasa yun. Lalo na po nung Survivor Days po, dinedirect message ko po talaga sila para express ko yung dinedirect message ko sila. So hindi siya naka-post publicly. So dinedirect message ko siya, i-explain ko yung side ko. At ang maganda po doon, nag-apologize po siya. So tapos narinig niya yung side ko. Pero minsan po, talagang may mga tweets na hindi mo na dapat pansinin. Pero I think kung medyo parang nakaka-degrade po, sobrang personal, sinasagot po sila in a nice way po, para maliwanag. At yun po, maganda po doon, nag-apologize po sa naliliwanagan po sa issue.
Next question. Peterson.
Can I just clarify for the whole group that I think it's only parang nagbo-blow out of proportion lang siya dahil we're in an industry, we're in front of a lot of cameras, we're exposed to a lot more people, but this problem that we've all talked about here, this problem of cyberbullying is not exclusive to our industry. Like I said, it really happens everywhere, and it's something that needs to be ended, not for our sakes, not just because we're, di lang para sa amin, pero these things need to be nipped in the bud because they can do lasting damage to other people who may not be equipped to handle such things. For example, us, we're quite used to it. We know where it stems from. It stems from a lot of things. So we learn to empathize with the roles we do on TV. We learn to empathize with the people who are trying to cause harm, hiding behind keyboards, hiding behind technology, hiding behind social media. But there are other people out there who are not as equipped or not as callous to some of these attacks. People who are just going into their teens. Kasi may mga iba sa amin sa industriya namin, batang-bata pa, and even they're not exempt to these types of attacks. But what more a child who's just going to school, not even in this industry. So tama yung sinabi ni Alden, and it's kind of ironic how the thing that brings us all together, this technology, can also isolate each and every one of us if we are not responsible with it. So I just wanted to clarify that we're not saying it just because we're in this industry that it just happens to us. It happens to everyone.
Thank you both. Peterson, Pacific Rim Video.
Lovey, I want to do a follow-up question. You were talking about women's rights, and today in the U.S. there was a women's march that had more people out there marching than watching Donald Trump's inauguration. What is one in particular topic or subject for women's rights that is important to you, and do you think women's rights needs to be more stronger and respected in the Philippines?
I'm so sorry. I wasn't listening. I was being talkative.
Okay, Tom, do you want it? Okay, so I was telling her, today they had the women's march movement here in the U.S. Papa, she's, she was mentioning around the world also. Okay, if you want to answer a question. So anyways, we were saying that you were talking about women's rights. What's most important to you, Lovely? Ano bang rights sa iyo? Is it the right to make your own choices, right to be equal in pay with the men? No.
I think for me, it's very important that everyone is equal. Doesn't mean because we're women, doesn't mean we're weak and we can do less. I believe I'm not just being a feminist, but I just believe that what men can do, women can do too. And when it comes to the power of women, I think some women forget that we always fight for our rights, but then we sometimes bring each other down. But I think it's very important that we know how to uplift other women too, because what's the point of fighting for equality if we can't even fight for ourselves as women? So I think that's the most important thing.
Special question to Alden, or all of them. How do you keep your relationship with your special someone with all these trolls coming in and out? Against you or for you from your fans?
Well, protecting someone special really is something hard to do, especially in our industry. Regardless if you have a special someone na showbiz and non-showbiz. But siguro po talaga, it's really up to the relationship. I mean, parang nasa sa inyong dalawa yan kung paano nyo i-handle. Regardless of the circumstances that might come your way. Kasi medyo this industry that we are going around, medyo parang kasi minsan, sometimes you don't own yourself. Sometimes, other people consumes control and parang feeling mo you don't have a choice. So, it's really open-mindedness and trust and, also being responsible to the relationship para hindi ma-blown out of proportion po.
Ako naman po, I try to keep it as quiet and private.
Well, now I'm still searching and searching, but they're choosy, so just try to keep it quiet and nagaya lang.
Okay. Last two na raw. Okay. Yung munang Pinoy TV subscriber natin nakapagalitan tayo. Ang tanong, para kay Dennis, ang magiging next show mo sa GMA ay ang Mulawin versus Surveillance. Coming from the original Mulawin, as part ka doon, ano dapat asahan ng mga tao sa coming show?
Tapos siguro po dapat nilang abangan kasi itong Mulawin versus Ravenna, ito yung continuation ng Mulawin na saga. So, kung ano po yung nangyari dun sa TV show and dun sa movie, ito yung karugtong na mga mangyayari. So, yun yung dapat nilang abangan.
Thank you. Okay, kay Betong. Betong, maliban kay Antonieta, ano raw ang pinaka-paborito mong character role na the one you played at Bubble Gang?
Siguro sa mga nakakapanood po ng Bubble Gang, aside from Antonieta po, meron pong role doon na ako po yung biyanan ni Kuya Bitoy. Ang pangalan po nun ay ang biyanan kong Mamaw. Ako po yung biyanan na Mamaw. Tapos si Kuya Bitoy po si Erlinda na palagi kong, dahil nga po, ang tawag po doon siya yung asawa ng anak ko, siya yung aking manugang. Against po kasi lahat ng ginagawa niya. So, mabait ako pag andyan yung anak ko, pero pag wala siya, pinahihirapan ko. Pero ang ending po, ako po yung mahihirapan. yun po, pati yung ang po ba. Marami po kasi kami iba-ibang characters po sa Bubblegum, pero yun po yung nasa top of my head po, yung Linan kong mama.
Thanks, Ben. Oh, sundot kay Beto. Lagi kang kinukumpira kay Pambansang Be. Ano raw ang meron siya na wala ka?
Well, hindi naman po masyado pong naapektuhan. Word daw po. Hindi po,
Ano nga? Ako, abangan niyo po yan sa show.
Ayun po.
Sa show.
Doon po kami, doon na po magkakaalaman po dahil sa show po na ipapakita po namin tomorrow, yung mga kino-compare po, oh my goodness.
Parang ayaw po sana namin magsalita, pero ramdam po namin talaga yung tension. Meron po kami po
kasi kung siya po si Pambansang Bay, ako naman po si Baytong. So, alam niyo po yun.
Sino ba talaga ang rightful heir? Ang rightful owner ng title?
Yes, opo.
Sige guys, dito. Ako, mo akong...
Okay, question for Jeneline. Jeneline, nag-start na raw mag-shoot ang My Love from the Start.
Yes.
Okay, the question is, bakit daw magkilig factor tong year? Kasi ano ba yung nakikita mo, pati ang mga management ang kinikilig?
Naku, kung alam lang nila ang pinagdaanan ni Gil, kasi parang 3 to 4 audition bago siya makuha talaga. And every time na mag-audition, may mag-audition, lahat kami nagmi-meeting after ng audition. Tapos sino ba talaga? Sino yung mas may chemistry? And happy kami na lahat ng audition na pinagdaanan niya, lahat yun siya talaga yung pinipili, siya yung gusto ng lahat. Kahit ako tinatanong din ng management, sino gusto mo? Kasi every time mag-audition kami, ako yung nandun, ako talaga yung ka-eksena nila. Paulit-ulit namin ginagawa lahat ng eksena. Si Gil talaga yung merong bago siya, wala siyang kahit anong experience, pero siya yung may dating, yung may X factor.
Okay, question for Alden. Alden, ano raw ba ang pasalubong mo kay May pag-uwi mo from the States?
Keycard po ng hotel.
Joke lang!
Surprise ko na lang po kasi actually kami po ni May, nahilig po kami magregaluhan ng mga kawirtuhan. So, hindi po kami din sa typical keychain ng Long Beach, ganyan, nakalipan. So, mga unusual gifts po talaga. So, I'm on the lookout po ng something weird. Thank you.
Okay, last question from the press so we could have the photo opportunity. Okay. From Benny.
Benny Will, sa Filipino American Press Club, Balita. My question is, I really don't want to put anybody here on the spot, but I just want to know what the strength of the loyalty with Kapuso. What would make you switch to Kapuso?
Can I answer for the whole group po? Kasi I believe na kaya po kami nandito lahat after this moment. We've been with Jimmy for the longest time is because we're being taken well. Kumbaga, we're being inaalagaan po nila kami mabuti. And with Jimmy has been very reasonable when it comes to dealing with artists like us. Like from my experience, it's always a win-win situation. They listen to us and we listen to the network. So there's no really good enough reason for us to switch networks. We only deserve GMA. Thank you.
Okay, that concludes our question and answer. Now we're gonna choose the best answer. So seriously guys, thank you for all these wonderful questions that you throw to our talents and to our A-list artists from GMA Network. Thank you so much. Now, at this point, I would like to call the Chief Marketing Officer of GMA Network,